Scrambled eggs may seem like a simple dish, but it has some extraordinary properties, mainly due to its main ingredient, eggs. In this video, I will present to you the health benefits of eating scrambled eggs. I will also suggest how to prepare an aromatic Indian-style scrambled eggs whose flavor is enhanced by the many spices that have a beneficial effect on health. At the end of the video, I will provide a recipe for such a meal. First, I will focus on the most important ingredient, which is eggs. The yolk is a particularly rich source of nutrients, including high amounts of choline, which used to be referred to as vitamin B4. The daily human requirement for choline is around 400 to 500 milligrams, which can be provided by 2 yolks. Therefore, it is enough to make scrambled eggs with just 2 eggs to cover the required amount of choline fully. Choline is an essential component with a range of health benefits. It is particularly beneficial for our liver, as it prevents it from becoming fatty and fibrous. Choline is also especially important for older people, as it is involved in the production of neurotransmitters, such as acetylcholine, which is involved in processes related to concentration and memory. Scientific studies have directly shown that a low choline intake increases the risk of dementia and Alzheimer's disease. Conversely, providing an adequate amount of choline can prevent these diseases and improve cognitive performance to some degree. Other benefits of choline include its ability to lower the level of homocysteine in the blood, which, when in excess, damages blood vessels and contributes to the development of atherosclerosis. Additionally, choline has anti-cancer properties and can positively affect muscle functioning. Eggs are also an excellent source of many vitamins. One of the most important is vitamin B12. It is worth noting that the lack of vitamin B12 is more common in older people. By using only 2 eggs to make scrambled eggs, we can provide almost half of the daily requirement for this vitamin, which is a very good result. Vitamin B12 is an essential component involved in many important processes that take place in our body. For example, this vitamin participates in the activation of folic acid, the formation of DNA, the production of red blood cells, and the reduction of homocysteine. In addition, it supports immunity, reduces fatigue, and ensures proper functioning of the nervous system. We can find a considerable amount of selenium in eggs. 2 eggs provide about 70% of the daily requirement for this nutrient. This is important because, as scientific research shows, we do not consume the recommended amounts of this element. For those who are unaware, I will simply state that selenium is an essential component for our thyroid. Its deficiency can lead to hypothyroidism. Furthermore, selenium has anti-cancer properties, including reducing the risk of colon, lung, prostate, and bladder cancer. Its deficiency can increase the risk of liver cancer. Moreover, selenium participates in the production of testosterone and semen and also has a positive effect on the structure and mobility of sperm. Thus, it is believed to improve male fertility. Furthermore, selenium supports the immune system, protects against depression, and reduces the risk of coronary heart disease. Selenium also has a positive effect on our beauty, including helping to maintain healthy hair and nails. I would like to pause for a moment and make a small request. If you find my videos helpful and would like to help this channel grow, please consider subscribing and, if possible, also clicking the bell icon next to it. That way you won't miss any valuable videos. Thank you very much, and now let's get back to the topic. Talking about the benefits of eating eggs, including scrambled eggs, I must also mention iron. In 2 eggs we have more than 2 milligrams of this valuable component. I must emphasize that the iron found in eggs has very good absorbability. As some of you may know, a lack of iron in the body leads to anemia. This is because it is responsible for the production of red blood cells and the transport of oxygen throughout the body. Furthermore, iron reduces fatigue, strengthens our immunity, and supports cognitive functions. It is worth mentioning that eggs contain relatively large amount of pantothenic acid or vitamin B5. This vitamin improves mental performance, contributes to the functioning of the immune system, reduces the risk of heart disease and mortality associated with, improves mood, and gives us energy. The yolk specifically provides lutein and zeaxanthin, which are carotenoids that are responsible for improving our vision and preventing the development of eye diseases, including cataracts and age-related macular degeneration. Of course, eggs are also an excellent source of high-quality protein, providing a set of all essential amino acids in optimal proportions so that our body can get the most out of them. Now, in a nutshell, here is some information about the other ingredients in scrambled eggs. One of them is tomatoes. Tomatoes are a source of potassium and lycopene, which can lower blood pressure, reduce the risk of stroke and coronary heart disease, have anti-cancer properties, prevent kidney stones, and strengthen bones. In my scrambled eggs recipe, I also included grated garlic, which has anti-clotting properties, strengthens immunity, reduces inflammation, lowers blood glucose levels, reduces fatty liver, and similarly to tomatoes, reduces the risk of developing certain cancers and supports cardiovascular functioning. Turmeric and ginger are also very important ingredients in Indian scrambled eggs. They are attributed with properties such as lowering triglyceride levels, relieving pain and joint stiffness, reducing blood pressure, having antidepressant effects, and decreasing the activity of ulcerative colitis. In the recipe, there is also room for cumin, otherwise known as Roman cumin, which helps with digestion, soothes indigestion, increases appetite, reduces symptoms in people with irritable bowel syndrome, and also has antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties. I will now provide you with a list of ingredients for healthy aromatic scrambled eggs. These are 3 eggs, 1 or 2 tomatoes, 1 teaspoon of grated garlic, 1 teaspoon of grated ginger, half a teaspoon of caraway seeds, powdered turmeric, and a garam masala spice mix, a pinch of pepper, and a bit of fresh coriander. All the ingredients are gently fried in butter, although I prefer clarified butter. Of course, if someone cannot imagine scrambled eggs without meat, you can add some good quality sausage or bacon to it. I hope that with this video I encouraged you to consume eggs, for example in the form of healthy scrambled eggs. I also invite you to watch the video about soft-boiled eggs on my channel. All you need to do is click on the thumbnail that just appeared on the screen. I would also love to know what way of preparing eggs you prefer. Feel free to comment on this below the video. Thank you for your attention and see you next time.